guys, it's Bug, and today I wanted to do a more serious video. Today I am using the Crazy Diamond pack. The link will be in the description. Before I get into it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Twitch. But I wanted to talk about the CallMeCarson situation and about what I know about it. I was not involved in the situation at all. I simply am just going to be talking about it, giving my opinion, and saying what I have heard about it. Before I want to get into like the history of what happened, I do want to say that I was a very big CallMeCarson fan before all of this, and I probably still would be if this all didn't happen, but sadly it did. So I am no longer a CallMeCarson fan. You know, he was a comfort creator of mine, and I very much looked up to him. And to hear all of the news about everything that he did that I will be getting into was very devastating to me, and it was very devastating to a lot of people. A lot of people looked up to Carson. A lot of people really loved him as a content creator. He was very much a comfort creator for a lot of people, and even on just the worst days, you know, we would all go back and watch CallMeCarson, and yeah, I don't know, it was kind of a treat to come and look in my like subscriptions and see that Carson posted a video. And there we go. Another story about Carson is it was when I was very new to Twitch, and all of my friends liked Lunch Club, and we all watched SMP Live, and so all of us were watching the different, oh my gosh, all of us were watching the different point of views of like all the different people in the talent show stream. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, so it was very sweet because my friend liked Schlatt, my other friend liked Travis, and I liked Carson. So they like reserved Carson for me. They like made sure that I could watch Carson, and then they could watch Travis and Schlatt. And it was all very sweet. Alright, now we can get into the CallMeCarson situation, because I've talked way too much about how I felt about him and not so much about the actual situation, in case you guys might not know about it, you know? I don't know. Basically, the whole CallMeCarson stuff kind of like blew up on January 4th, 2021. A great start to everyone's year, you know? That was when Keemstar released his video, when all of the drama channels released their videos about the CallMeCarson situation, which, when I talk about the CallMeCarson situation, a lot of you don't even know what that is or what that means. Basically, what Carson did was, he was 19 at the time, and he was inappropriately DMing underage girls, which is just completely not okay. And everyone knows that is completely not okay. There's a couple people out there that say it's a 2-year age difference, it's a 2-year gap. I'm going to be talking about my opinion here, and then I'll get into the other side, but my opinion is that it's not okay that he was texting underage girls, because I think that he was just using his like power of, these are fans, like they're obviously gonna do whatever it takes to like even get like close to him, you know? I was in many fandoms. I would do anything to just DM my favorite like celebrity and whatever. So I'm assuming that they didn't even know what he was doing. Like, I think it would be like kind of weird, like that would be the last thing on your mind. It's your comfort creator. Why would he be doing this to you, you know? That would be the last thing on my mind, is that CallMeCarson is like sending these inappropriate like messages. Like that is just like something that I wouldn't think would happen, you know? So I don't think that was very good of him to message underage girls all of these inappropriate things. But then other people are saying that it is okay that he did it because it was only a 2-year age difference. And sure, if they're both minors, if they're like, I don't know, 15, 17, but maybe like a year and a half, like if they're both minors, but like 2 years is kind of like a lot. That is basically a freshman and a freaking junior, you know, like 2 very different ages. I think it actually started on Twitter, which a lot of things do start on Twitter. And then Keemstar like posted about it, and then it also blew up there as well. So once Keemstar posted his video about it, he basically just explained that CallMeCarson was just like DMing these underage girls, and then I think it was another video. I don't think it was the same video. I think a different video. He actually got Travis and Noah to come on to his YouTube channel and talk about their experiences with Carson and being his friend and like all that stuff. And Cooper was supposed to be there too to talk about it, and yeah. But Cooper was not mentally ready to talk about that online in front of tons of people. You know, I honestly wouldn't be either. Like, they were best friends. All of them were like best friends of Carson's, and I couldn't imagine having to talk about that in front of so many people, having to freaking tell people that someone that you've supported, I think they lived with him, that they lived with, and just all of these terrible things about like their best friend. I can't believe that they would have to like tell a ton of people about that. A lot of people got really mad at Travis and Noah for even like throwing Carson under the bus like that. I personally would not have gone on the show and done that. I don't think it's morally right for me to do that. So I personally just like wouldn't do that. You know, they can do what they want. I just personally wouldn't have gone on Keemstar's thing and like done that, you know. So after all of the Keemstar videos came out, a lot of other friends of Carson's started talking about the situation as well. Basically, they all had kind of the same story where Carson told all of them, like, in real life about what he did, except for Noah. He called Noah on the phone and told him about it. So basically, Carson had told all of them about what he'd done, and they all were under the impression that it was just this small thing. It happened like once, and you know, he was done with it, or he was going to be done with it. But that actually just was not the case. And Carson actually didn't give them an actual time of when he did it. He told them like a range of time about when he was DMing these girls. He couldn't like, he couldn't tell them about what he had done. Also, in this situation, it was right after the Caterino stuff, and that is tough. Yeah, that is a completely different situation in of itself that completely just destroyed CallMeCarson. He was not mentally prepared to be canceled by all of the internet right after the Caterino stuff. Yeah, so everything happened after the Caterino thing, and he was already not in a great state of mind with being a YouTuber, having imposter syndrome, and after the Caterino situation, it was not great timing at all, and Carson had just like gone through a lot. So all of his friends not all of them, a lot of them actually just like dumped him right then and there, which respectfully, like they can do what they want. But also some friends stayed with Carson to make sure that he was mentally okay, that he was gonna be okay after all of this, and just to stick around just long enough for him to be okay, which I think was a good plan for them. You know, I don't think that I could have just completely dropped someone after that, and knowing that they were just like not in the right headspace. Even though it does seem like fake in a way, you always gotta be there for a friend, even when they're just not in the greatest spot, you know. So there was like, I think it was Shalat, Connor, and I'm not sure who the last person was, but I think it was just Shalat and Connor and someone else that stuck around with Carson to make sure that he was gonna be okay, you know. Oh shoot, this guy is like really good. Got it. But yeah, Noah and Travis came out on the Keemstar video to talk about the whole situation, and people got really mad at them. Travis didn't say much. He kind of just like let Noah do all the talking and was like, yeah. Just kind of agreeing with everything. There was some other stuff that got CallMeCarson canceled at that time that got resurfaced, and people were kind of just like digging for other things as he was already kind of canceled, just putting more on him, resurfacing more, just like his old username. If you don't know what his old username is, I'll put a screenshot here, and that is just when I first saw that, I was like, you've got the wrong guy. Like, surely this isn't Carson. Like, and then I look up his Minecraft username, and it is. I'm not sure if he's actually talked about it, since he's been offline for a bit. I'm not sure if he's actually talked about his old usernames or anything, but yeah, that username is just disgusting. I hate it so much. It's so gross. And also there was this other thing that resurfaced along with that, which was this game that he was playing on Steam. On Steam you can check person's username and you can check what they have been playing and for how long they've been playing that game. So he was playing this disgusting video game where I'm not sure exactly what it's about. I think it's about, I don't think that I can even say it on YouTube. Yeah, it's really terrible. And he had so many hours on that game. So people like got screenshots of that and like put them on Twitter, and yeah, he got canceled then again for that. Which, you know, that is, you know, respectfully, that is really weird. I don't know, like, that is just like really strange, very strange game, and it's just weird that he would have that many hours on a game like that. Oh man, no, now they have 4 diamonds too, but their bed was exposed. So all of these things just getting resurfaced of Carson, and he still hasn't come out with anything about any of this. He hasn't addressed any of this, but I am sure that he will at some point very soon, seeing as though he has been posting a little bit. And you know, we hadn't even known if Carson was alive and like doing okay until Ludwig Subathon, where people looked up his name in the viewers, and Carson was actually one of the viewers in Ludwig Subathon. So, yeah. That's when we found out that Carson was still here. He was still okay, you know, he just wasn't like streaming, he wasn't posting anything. But that was kind of a relief for people that still kind of cared about Carson. I may not support Carson at all, but I still like to know if he's like okay, if he, you know, what he's up to. And that is watching Ludwig subathon. And it was a relief for CallMeCarson's old community just to know that he is alive and well. About, I think it was 2 weeks ago, Carson actually posted on his Instagram story of a video of his like cat playing with just like a toy. And I actually saw that story. Like I told everyone, like I told all my friends, I was like, dude, CallMeCarson just posted on his Instagram story. Like what? Like what is going on? And I was very surprised to see that he had posted on his Instagram story, and I was kind of excited because that means Carson could come back. Carson could, you know, he could talk about the situation and apologize and act and freaking do everything that needs to be done, you know. And I am hoping that that will be very soon, because that I just, oh my gosh, I'm excited to even know that he might be coming back. I don't know. A lot of people think that he might be. The Instagram story was only up for like a couple minutes, but I saw it in that little amount of time, and I think it would be amazing if he came back and actually talked about the situation. But that's just my opinion. I don't support him as of right now, but I'm still here for him if he comes back and talks about the situation and apologizes, you know. If it's a sincere apology, and I'm sure that it will be, because it's Carson. He like actually cares about people, you know. He actually like wants people to succeed and actually cares about people, you know. So I'm sure that he'll be back. Like it's just so crazy that that any of this even happened. Like a lot of people just didn't believe it, and I think a lot of people are still in shock about it. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have any more fireballs? There you go. That was very close. Oh, I also want to talk about how there was like, so the girl that the situation was about, like the girl that we won, let's go. So the girl that like told everyone about the situation, like the girl that Carson was DMing, she deactivated her account after she sent like all those things about the Carson situation. And so someone took her username and tweeted that it was all a lie, that none of this actually happened, that she did it for attention. And that's just very false, by the way. Yeah, she got her username just got taken, and yeah. So if you were thinking that was true, like I was like told about that like a bit ago, and like when I heard about it, I was like, there's no way. There's just like absolutely no way that like actually happened. So then I looked it up, and yeah, her account just like, her username got taken, and yeah, it was this whole thing. But even the little bit of hope that Carson like could have been in the wrong, you know, or that Carson could have been in the right, I don't know. It made me happy for a second, but you know, he's still not in the right, and that is okay. You know, I fully support all of the victims in this, and I wish that they are doing okay and that they have gotten everything that they need, and that like that they're mentally okay after like having this happen to them. I don't know, I feel so much for them, and I just want what's best for them and whatever they need, you know. Didn't their bed get, yeah, it did. Oh. Well, they're dead. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you didn't mind having like this more serious talk, and we actually got a win today, which is kind of cool. Make sure to comment down below what else you'd like me to talk about in these commentary videos. And I hope to see you in my streams. Yeah, I stream on Twitch. Every link is in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.